Hello everyone, this is Kee Park, your condo analyst. Today we're going to talk about the Forma Condos. Forma Condos is one of the most anticipated condominiums in Toronto because the architect behind this project is Frank Gehry. And if you are an architect fan, as soon as you hear the name Frank Gehry, you know exactly who we're talking about. He was called, quote, the most important architect of our age by Vanity Fair. He is currently 93 years old and he is Canadian-born American architect, and he's lived in Toronto in his early life. Now this is a homecoming for him where he is going to build the tallest building that he's ever designed. It's called the Forma Condos. Let's review the brochures together and see what this condominium is all about. And just to give you a little preview of what my opinion is, I would say this is the most recession-proof condominium investment you can make in 2022. And I'll tell you all the reasons why I think that is true. But before, let's review the brochures together. So as I was saying, Frank Gehry is a world-famous award-winning Canadian-born American architect and designer. And number of buildings, here are some examples. The Dancing House in Prague, the Walt Disney Concert Hall in LA, Guggenheim, Bilbao Museum in Bilbao, Fondation Louis Vuitton in Paris, the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle, and Luma in France are these. Let's take a look at some of the pictures of the Frank Gehry buildings. So this is the Dancing House in Prague. This is the Fondation Louis Vuitton in Paris. And as you can see, the building design is very unique and it's nothing like you've ever seen. Very distinct, unique architecture that made Frank Gehry very famous. Here's Mr. Frank Gehry himself with some of the Forma scale models behind him. This is the Guggenheim Bilbao Museum. What Frank Gehry designs always is going to be a landmark in that specific city. This is the Luma in Arles, and I really like the sunset, how the metal exterior will reflect the setting sun to make the building look absolutely gorgeous. And this is the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle. The contouring of the building is just absolutely unique. And this is the Walt Disney Concert Hall in LA, architecturally a masterpiece. So, a little introduction about Frank Gehry, and this is why it's so exciting to see a Frank Gehry building in Toronto. Let's take a look at some of the renderings of the Forma Condos. Here is the building. It's going to be two buildings. The one on the right, which is on the east side, is launching right now. The official launch date is June 16th. This is a close-up of the base of the building. The building's exterior has this Frank Gehry signature style of unique waves and contouring texture on the facade of the building, which is very, very interesting. These two towers are going to be quite tall. The east building is going to be 73 stories tall and the west building is going to be 84 stories tall. Here's another shot of the east building. It's going to look very handsome. I am super excited about the design of this building. A night shot of these two buildings side by side, and as I was saying, 73 stories tall for the east building, 84 stories and 2,000 units approximately, a perfect transit score of 100, 98 walk score, and 98 bike score. The location is 266 and 276 King Street West. Let me open up the Google Maps to show you exactly where it's going to be located. This is the exact location. St. Andrew Station is just steps away. It's going to be less than a minute walk from the St. Andrew Station using the satellite view. The location is going to be just across the street from the Roy Thomson Hall on the north side of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel that currently exists on Wellington. So if you look at the site specifically, it is this site and this site. Just to give you a perspective of how the south view is going to look. So the building is going to be located here, which means that your south view is going to be facing into this little park area, which is quite nice, so that your views are nicely guaranteed to the south. The east view is going to be a little bit compromised by this existing condominium that's already in place. North view is clear at the moment. as you can see, and west will be looking into the second Gehry Tower, which is the West Tower. Location is very convenient. As you can see, the financial district at the Bay Street is a walking distance, and also just on the King Street there is a streetcar that runs every minute. And yes, I said every minute. On King Street is a special street where they have blocked off between Spadina to Jarvis area, and cars are not allowed to travel between King Street on this section. That allows the streetcars to move very quickly through these zones, hence increased public transit speed. Coming back to the map view, the City Hall is a quick walking distance away. The Art Gallery of Ontario is also very close, which also means that OCAD is only a 10-minute walk away. The CN Tower is also a 5 to 10-minute walk away. You could technically walk across this park twice and get to the CN Tower. And also the Lakeshore is a quick walking distance as well. And also the proximity to the University of Toronto is very important. It's a 20-minute walking distance, or you could take the subway from St. Andrews Station and get off at Queen's Park, or the museum station and walk into the campus, which is also very convenient. And keep in mind that the latest invention of the electrical bicycles and scooters have allowed for many downtown residents to commute within the city very, very quickly and very easily. Using a electric powered scooter or a bicycle, the distance to U of T is about 5 to 10 minutes, which is very convenient. Now that we've covered the location of the Forma Condos, let's take a look at which developers are behind the Forma condominiums. This project is being developed by 3 very famous developers: Great Golf, Dream, and Westdale. Dream Unlimited and Great Golf Group was recently selected to develop the Quayside area, which is the east portion of the lakefront, formerly known as the Google Smart City. So we know that these developers have very good experience under their belt. The city trusts them with the Quayside project, and now they're going to work together to build this legendary Frank Gehry's Forma condominiums. Dream was founded in 1994. They have done some fantastic job on the east side portion of the downtown area. Their main contribution to the city was near the Distillery District, and it is literally the only area in Toronto that has the old Toronto look and feel. Great Golf has been established in 1975. They've been in business for about 50 years now. One of the largest developers in North America. Westdale is one of those developers where they are the quiet, big hand behind a lot of the projects. They like to be a bit of a silent partner into many projects. So far, they have done 50,000 residential units in 3 Canadian provinces and 11 states in the United States. As a conclusion, 3 very, very capable developers coming together as a partnership to develop this legendary Frank Gehry's Forma condominiums. And the interior is being done by this company called Studio Paolo Ferrari. And they're internationally recognized Toronto-based design studio with current projects throughout North America. They are not a typical condominium interior designers. They have worked and designed more of the hotel type of interiors in the past. Here, the Global Hotel flagship, so the stairs going up has an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous design, and the Desert Rock in the Saudi Arabia, so they are internationally acclaimed, and their design tends to be more on the striking side, which matches well with Frank Gehry's theme on the exterior as well. Building amenities will consist of 5-star amenities offering over 20,000 space, designed by Studio Paolo Ferrari. Concierge, of course. So this is what's really unique about this condominium. There is going to be a resident services director who will oversee that all the services that's being provided in the building are being done at the highest quality. There's going to be a grand lobby, custom art piece designed by Frank Gehry himself. So the grand suite, which is the top floor, is a amenity space where anyone in the building can book in advance and have a party or a gathering. It's going to consist of the chef's kitchen, the private dining area, lounge and games room, a theater, and an outdoor terrace with a barbecue. In the building, there's also going to be some health and wellness retreat, the spa, the sauna, the jacuzzi, and cardio and weight training room, spin studio, and a yoga retreat. And also, since the COVID incident, there is going to be more of what's called the Creators Club, the co-working lounge, the recording studio, the private workspaces, and maker studios. More renderings of the lobby. It's going to be a beautiful lobby with this extremely interesting piece on the ceiling. That art piece is going to make the grand lobby entrance. Here we can see some of the small renderings of the cardio room and the weight training, the jacuzzi, and the sauna. We are expecting more renderings on June 16th, which is the official launch date. Once these renderings become available, I will send it to you via email so you can review it at your convenience. Here's some rendering of the suite itself. The suite is going to look very beautiful. Nice clean design with some very nice accent stones in the kitchen and the wood panels to go along with the stone. This is a view from the 72nd floor, and just look and take in all this beautiful scenery that's going to be in front of you. Looks absolutely gorgeous. The expected price right now is about $1,900 per square foot to $2,200 per square foot. The sample floor plans are available for us to review at this moment, and the official launch is going to be June 16th. However, we are currently accepting worksheets to secure a unit for you. And as a platinum agent for this developer, I am happy to tell you that I can secure exactly the type of units that you're looking for. So let's take a look at the floor plans together and review which units are going to be to your likings. So this is a 376 square foot studio with one bathroom. As you walk in, there's a washroom on the left, and there's a kitchen area, and there's the living and sleeping area. Very efficient layout, no dead space whatsoever. I really like this. Another reason why I really like this specific small unit is because this is facing south, so your views are going to be guaranteed. So with the smallest unit in the building, you can still enjoy the fantastic views of the CN Tower and the lake. This floor plan is available from 39th floor all the way to the 61st floor. So you will have absolutely no problem securing a view with this investment. This is another great example of a studio, 396 square foot, one bathroom, facing west. So this will likely be looking into the West Gary building. Very efficient layout as well. And this is a junior one bedroom, 422 square feet. As you walk in, the kitchen, the washroom, and the living space and the sleeping space is separate. And I like this unit because it has two windows, one for the living room and one for the bedroom. This one is a 532 square foot, one bedroom, windows in the bedroom as well, nice living space, kitchen and washroom. This is a 1+10 531 square foot south facing, so you guarantee the CN Tower view as well. You walk in, there is the living space, the kitchen, and a little den, and also the bedroom. I think if you're looking for a 1+10, this is an absolute winner. A little bit of a larger 1+10, this is also one of my favorites. I think the both of 1+10s that are currently available in this sample floor plan, and there are more floor plans coming, are both winners. This is a 567 square foot. You walk in, kitchen, living space, bedroom, den, and a washroom. I think this is definitely one of my favorites in this entire building. And if you come from an Asian background, this unit happens to be suite number 8, and 8 is a lucky number. So I think this is going to sell very well, and it's going to be very popular to the Asian demographic people when you consider reselling in a later date. This is a 1+10, a little bit of a larger one, where the den can actually fit a bed inside, 655 square foot. Walk in, there's a separation of the den and the one bedroom space, which is also nicely designed. Nice living space and a bedroom, closet, and the washroom. This is a 786 square foot, 1+ den, 2 bathroom, facing east. My favorite 2-bedroom layout, 822 square foot with 2 bathrooms. Walk in, there's a bedroom 2, 2 bathrooms here, and bedroom 1, southwest facing corner living space. It's going to have both the lake view and the west view. Fantastic layout, love it. And if you're looking for a bit of a larger suite, this is a 1,345 square foot unit, 2+ den, facing southwest as well. You walk in, there's a bedroom, large living space, and a den and another bedroom with a walk-in closet as well. An ensuite with double sink, shower, and a bathtub together. So definitely one of the premium units in the building. If you are someone who's affluent, I would definitely recommend this floor plan, 1345. And this is a southeast facing, 842 square foot. Very efficient layout as well. 778 square foot, northeast facing. Very nice 2-bedroom corner unit where the living room is in the corner, and a split bedroom design with an ensuite for the master. If you're looking for a 3-bedroom investment unit, this is a perfect one. 958 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1, 2, 3 beds, huge living space, and an optional island in the middle with a kitchen space separated slightly with the living space, which makes it a very beautiful space to live in. 968 square foot, northwest facing. This could be one of your best value plays as the view is looking into northwest. So the beautiful sunset of every day is going to be yours. I think this is definitely one of the winning investment 3-bedrooms. And lastly but not least, 975 3-bedroom unit, northeast facing, also a very efficient layout. With a nice corner living space and 3 bedrooms. So earlier in the video, I was saying that this is the most recession-proof condo investment you can make in 2022. And this is the reason why. In a pre-construction condo investment, there are 2 factors that are the most important. One is having a low deposit structure, and the other is having a very long expected completion time. This means you can pay a small portion of deposit and enjoy the increasing real estate price for a very long period of time. So when you purchase a $1 million unit and you've only paid 15%, which means $150,000, but your profits are calculated from that $1 million market. The real estate prices on average goes up by 7 to 8% per year. You're going to see the $1 million condo increase in price by $70,000 to $80,000 per year. And the longer the expected time period, the more profit you can accumulate over time. So this Forma condominium is expected to complete in 2028. However, with typical construction delays, you can expect this building to complete in around 2029 or even 2030. So 2030 is about 8 years away from now. 8 years of 7 to 8% real estate price increase, which has been an average increase in the real estate price in the past few decades. You can expect quite a lot of money because of what we've seen in the past real estate market. I've been living in Toronto since 1999, and when I first came to Canada, there was no way that I would ever imagine that the real estate prices in Toronto would be at this level currently. And it was actually an underestimation on my part that I did not understand where Toronto was going. And currently, I think many people still do not fully understand where Toronto is going in the future. I'd like to review why Toronto is such a great place to invest in real estate. The major force behind the Toronto's real estate market growth is population growth. Population growth means increasing demand for real estate. So when a city continues to grow, like Toronto, the demand for real estate continues to exist. And Canada aims to welcome a total of approximately 1.3 million new permanent residents in the next 3 years. Ontario will need to add 1 million new homes over the next decade, which is approximately 100,000 homes per year to keep up with the population growth. 800,000 people are anticipated to move to Toronto, which is almost 30% increase in population by 2030. Which coincidentally will be time that Forma Condo will be completed as well. Toronto is the most multicultural city in the world. Toronto offers free world-class healthcare and is home to some of the best hospitals in the world. Toronto is Canada's largest city and is the country's economic, entertainment, and socio-political center. Toronto is ranked 4th in global livability, and fourth in global safety, and first in overall quality of life. The rental demand, when we discuss rental demand, we can't ignore the international students. Toronto is home to a lot of international students who go to fantastic universities in the city. The University of Toronto, the Ryerson University, which is now being rebranded to the Toronto Metropolitan University. There's the OCAD for art school, and also there is the York University, George Brown College, Seneca College. There's multiple academic options in the city of Toronto. Canada has seen a return to pre-pandemic numbers of international students. In 2019, there were about 640,000 international students. In 2020, that number decreased to 530 due to the pandemic. In 2021, 621,000 international students in Canada at the levels of study by the end of the year. Toronto will welcome approximately 1 million international students this year. 490,000 of those students will need rental accommodation. This speaks for Toronto's strong rental market. There's a constant demand for rental properties, but also some of these international students, their families are quite wealthy. Therefore, their parents would want to purchase a condominium for them by the time it's 2030. Why not the Forma Condominiums? It's luxurious, it's going to be a landmark building that everyone wants to come and visit. That's going to be remembered by everyone across the world. So downtown Toronto is now called the Silicon Valley of the North. The location of the Forma Condos is right here, and as you can see, there is Shopify, Amazon, and Pinterest and Google all in walking distance from the Forma Condominiums. Toronto ranked number 4 in the Tech Talent Score ranking after San Francisco Bay Area, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. Toronto is the 3rd largest technology hub in North America and is home to more tech workers than Chicago, Los Angeles, Seattle, and Washington, D.C., trailing only the Silicon Valley. In late March, Meta announced plans to hire up to 2,500 people in Toronto and other parts of Canada. Google stated that it looks to triple its workforce in Toronto, and Amazon is looking to hire 600 new technology workers. Job creation is the fundamental key in a fast-growing city, and I would say Toronto is the only city in Canada that has consistently outperformed the rest of Canada in terms of job creation. The total number of labor and real estate costs to run a 500-person company using 75,000 square foot of office space in Toronto is about 32.8 million, which is an average of 45% less than the operating cost in San Francisco, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at the market update. There's a 49% total increase in the average price per square foot in the past 4 years, 9% annual change in price per square foot from March 2021 to March 22 in the downtown west. So we know that this area continues to be growing. 163% total increase in the average price per square foot since 2010. Like I said earlier, the average appreciation over the past 26-year period is 7% increase per year, which is a very good growth for any real estate market. And as an investment, it's a very good return. Just like I said, you're only paying the 15% deposit. You're not paying the entire amount. However, this 7% growth is being calculated on the entire amount. So you're only investing 15%. You're taking advantage of the profits that's being generated by this 85% leverage situation. And that's an interest-free leverage position, which is also absolutely a fantastic benefit in the pre-construction condominium investment. Just to look at what $1 million can buy you across the globe, Monaco is the most expensive, which is at $7,455 per square foot, and you can only get a 135 square foot unit. Hong Kong is second. You can get a 181 square foot unit with $1 million. In New York, you could get a 260 square foot unit. Here at Forma, we're expecting about $2,000 per square foot. So if your studio, what we've seen earlier, which is the 376 square foot unit, is going to price that around the low 800s. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please do give me a call. My name is Kee Park. I'm the founder of Condo Analyst. I'm a platinum status developer approved broker for the Forma condominiums. I strive to provide you with as much insight about condominiums in Toronto, and I take pride in providing my clients the exact units that they're looking for. So if you're looking to secure a unit at the Forma condominiums, do give me a call. I'll try to get you the exact unit that you're looking for in the floor range that you're looking at. So do give me a call at this number, 416-493-3955. Once again, my name is Kee Park. I'm the founder of Condo Analyst. I'd like to finish off by sharing with you Frank Gehry's Fire Chat interview. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.
I took a ceramics class at night, and the ceramics teacher told me, Frank, this ain't for you. And he put me in an architecture class at USC at night. I guess I did well because they skipped me into second year architecture. I'm a Toronto traditionalist because I remember Osgoode Hall, I remember University Avenue, Parliament Buildings, the Royal York Hotel. There is a feeling of Toronto that I had as a kid, and I wanted that to be in the DNA of what I was going to do. We spend a lot of time building models. I'll bet there's 100 models out there. There's a lot of the essence of Toronto and Canada that surrounds this building. I didn't want to denigrate that in any way, so I paid attention to the scale of the existing buildings. And then the views are incredible once you get up there. I've twisted it slightly. I've broken it down into blocks as you go up. And those blocks, the twists are not arbitrary. Every city in the world has its own light, and the light is modified by the buildings in the city. And I wanted this building to capture the essence of it. It's not like everywhere else. The light's different. The heritage is different. It's a different place. It's a nicer place. It's exciting. It puts a lot of responsibility on my head that this is special, right? The architecture creates a culture in its way, and the people that live in it become part of that culture. There's a sense of belonging to something special in the city. I hope that's what it is, that they'll see these buildings as different, and I hope they invite me in for coffee. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, and all love's coming. With glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. Ta-da!